Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to online sport program Army Public School the Mayal Camp. Today we are going to start lecture number 9. The lecture number 9 is chapter number 6 Computer Ethics, and the outline of today's lecture is authentication mechanism, authentication and authorization, authorized and unauthorized access, authentication methodologies, multi-module authentication and computer ethics. And today lecture, that is main focus and the main topic that we will discuss about authentication methodology and computer ethics. Okay, the first is authentication versus authorization. Authentication and authorize process of confirming the truth of an attribute of a single piece of data claimed true by an entity, and the authorization is process of specifying access right privileges to resource related to information security. Authentication check a person detail to identify him, and authorization check a user privilege to access resources. And the authentication verifies user credential and the validate user permission occurs before authentication, and the authorization occur after authentication. And the example, for example, authentication is an a student can authenticate himself before access the learning management system of a university. And same as it is the authorization is an the example, he can access lecture slides and other learning material of a course based on the permission given to him. Simply we can say authentication is the process that we will authenticate or you can say identified himself, and the authorization is previously information privilege is information that is given, and after authorized they can use their slides, their lectures and so on. And the next is authentication and authorization. Authentication confirm your identity to grant access the system, and the authorization determines whether you are authorized or not. It is the process of validating user credential to the gain user access, and it is the process of verify whether access is allowed or not. Okay, the next is it determines whether user is what he claimed to be, and the authorization that determine what user can and cannot access, which can be accessed and which cannot be accessed. That is basically a type of permission that given to student or any type of person who gave their information, already privileged information, that can be accessed. And the authentication usually require a username and a password. For example, when we sign up in Facebook, or when we create our ID in Facebook, firstly you must enter your all information, and then whenever you use the Facebook ID, you must your ID, any Facebook ID words or any email ID, you just enter your name and password. And the authorization factor required authentication may vary depending on the security level. Well, so authentication is the first step of authorization, so always come first. Authentication is then first step, before that is beforely used to authorization. Authorization is done after successful authentication. But that is basically whenever we enter the username and password, after different ads are there, after different emails are there, that we can access. And the for example of authentication is the student of particular university are required to authenticate themselves before access the student, like link of a university website, and this is called authentication. And the for example of authorization is determine exactly what information the students are authorized to access on the university website after successful authentication. And all these information that is related to student particular university that gives to their students like id, student id, student password, student registration number. And after whenever we want to access the website of a particular university, uh, we enter id. Firstly we university ask him id and registration number or name of the student. We enter, and then we will be able to access further process. That is an authentication and authorization. Okay, data protection versus confidentiality, or you can say how we can say data protection and confidentiality. The process of safeguarding important information from cooperation, compromise, or loss. The process of taking measures to ensure that the sensitivity information are only accessed by authorized parties. Safeguard data from unauthorized access, damage, or loss, and restricted the parties who can view the data. Which you can say which type of data you can see or you can access. That is after the process of authentication. Okay, that is basically not is this topic is not in your syllabus, but that is in part of authentication and authorization. Okay, that this topic is main topic that we will be focused in today's lecture. All these topics that we here we will previously describe, the already we have these lectures we will describe. And but the methodology is the topic that today's agenda. What is the factor of authentication methodologies? Something the user knows, like password, that must be known. User can be accessed whenever you access your email address, you access any type of email address, you must be know about password. Something the user processes, smart card. Something the user is biometric characteristics such as fingerprints or retinal pattern. That is in methodologies, that is in authentication methodologies. Okay, password means okay, whenever we access any type mobile phone, like example of mobile phone, we when we generate a password for our protection or mobile protection, you must be know about any type of user that access the device, that must be know about the password. Something the user process, smart card. Smart card means that is your atm card. Whenever you access or whenever you withdraw the money, you must be know about the password of smart card. Something the user is like biometrics, where we like when we ever mark our attendance, we have two biometric process are there, or eye retina pattern are there. And the or smart mobiles that have also option the biometric characteristics and fingerprints and retina patterns are there. Some other technologies are that is an authentication methodologies. All these process are used for to protect your information, for your protection, for your information saving, or for your data, and that is used for your protection system. Okay, further, multimodal biometrics are identifying people based on multiple physical and behaviorism traits is the next logical step toward more secure and robust you can say biometric based authentication in mobile devices. Already discussed about that कि devices, mobile devices authentication biometric system are, that is secure system. That next methodology is the face and voice based biometric system. That is all these are models that can also be used for your protection or your devices for your data protection. The face and voice based biometric system convert here as implemented on the Samsung Galaxy S5 phones achieves, like this is an example. Mobile phone, that is your protection system. Samsung S5 phones are face and voice based biometrics are there, that control uncontrolled condition system and accurate your data and save you for saving your data. Multimodal biometrics and mobile devices can be made user friendly for everyday consumer, right? Well, multimodal biometrics are used for your protection of mobile devices to made for user friendly for consumer. Okay, the next topic is basically computer ethics. Here 10 steps, 10 points are discussed about computer ethics. That is, computer ethics is then you can say कि you are which type people, some unauthorized people cannot access, do not access your computer. They don't have to permit to use without permission your mobile devices, your computer, any other things without permission. That is the violation of computer ethics. Okay, first one is should not use a computer to harm other people, should not interfere with other people's computer work, should not snoop around in other people's files, should not use a computer to steal, should not use a computer to bear false witness, should not use a copy software for which you have not paid, should not use other people's computer resources without authorization, unauthorization, authentication. That is the point basically in that is involved in computer ethics. Should not appreciate other people intellectual output, should think about the social consequences of a program you write, should use a computer in ways that show consideration and respect. All these points that is discussed are the basically that is the rules, or that is you can say ethics of computer that should be followed. And the topic that we your assignment is, and one question more, that is computer ethics. You include yourself and write it down in your loose sheet. All these questions: define authentication, authorization, compare authorized and unauthorized access, write a note on authentication methodologies, and explain multimodal authentication. And next question, question number 5 is write computer ethics, write a note on computer ethics. Hopefully boys, you have to understand all these questions or all these topics. And thank you, have a nice day.